Just when I thought all the pleasant surprises had been squeezed out of the JLC Synapse, I inadvertently discovered an energy saving feature that endears the Synapse to me even more as a well thought out MIDI routing patch bay. Turns out that when two synapses are linked via a 26-pin IDC ribbon cable at the Synapse expansion bus port, only one synapse need be powered up or even connected to an outlet for both to function. I'll demonstrate this for you. In my setup, I have two Synapse routers. The top unit I call Curly and the bottom unit I named Shemp are linked together using each machine's Synapse expansion bus port. For more details about the workings of the Synapse, check the description below for links to my two previous videos about this indispensable MIDI router. It seems at least one of the 26 pins carries power when interconnecting Synapse units. I have no idea what the pinout is for these models since I couldn't find documentation and JL Cooper no longer supports these 30-year-old machines. At first, I thought one unit had a power switch gone bad until I did the following test. Here's where Curly, on top, and Shemp, on bottom, are plugged into the Furman power conditioner. Shemp gets disconnected, so no power is connected to the bottom synapse. Both units are switched off to start this demo. Shemp on yields no power to either unit. Shemp goes back off for clarity. And now I'll turn Curly on. Power goes to both Synapse units in an instant, even with Shemp on the bottom physically switched off. I'll turn off Curly on the top. And both machines have their power cut. Again, flipping Shemp on does nothing since it's not plugged into power. Shemp is now switched off, of course, and nothing changes on either unit. Finally, Curly goes live one more time and both synapses receive power. Toggling the switch on Shemp has no effect on either machine, and only the switch on Curly on top affects both units. So let's change who's plugged in. For this test, I'll plug Shemp on bottom into power and disconnect Curly on top and see what happens. Same starting point, both machines switched off to the left. With Curly switched to the on position, no surprise, no power to either machine. So I'll put Curly switch in the off position again, and let's try switching Shemp on. Yep, powers up both machines since Shemp is the only one plugged in. Curly on top has no effect on either machine. Powering Shemp on the bottom off kills power to both routers. Watch one more time. So there it is, yet one more useful and seemingly undocumented feature of the JLC Synapse. Will it work with more than two machines? Well, I can't say since I only have two to test out, but if you can confirm more than two synapses powered up with only one plugged in, let us all know in the comments section.